that jolt, or maybe even butterflies in your stomach to do something just like quick, fast, and in a hurry. But for some reason, you just freeze up. You just pause for a second, and the momentum just gone. Just gone. Have you ever felt like that? Have you ever felt that? I know I have. I've felt that on so many different occasions, but that procrastination and that pause, maybe it was doubt, maybe it was fear, I don't know. But I want to know, have you felt that jolt and you didn't act quick enough so the moment or the opportunity passed? If that is you, this video is for you. I am your beauty image strategist and confidence coach, and I am here to talk about the 5-second rule that changed my entire life. You understand me? My entire life was changed with the 5-second rule. So let's talk about this for a minute. Again, you get the jolt, you get the butterflies, you get that intuitive notion to act upon something, but you freeze up. Whether it is to go and take your kids on a vacation, whether it is to get up an extra hour early in the morning, whether it is to cook dinner out of the blue, honey, out of the blue for your family. Maybe a promotion came up or a job opportunity came up at the job, and something in your spirit, something in your gut said, go ahead and apply. Go ahead and apply. This is for you. This is for you, but you paused and you allowed your rational thinking to kick in, and the moment passed. I know I've been through this so many times, and it's something that I think is worth talking about because a lot of this is holding us back. A lot of it is just really holding us back from grand opportunities. I've missed out myself on so much for allowing fear to kick in for a second, for allowing doubt to kick in for a second, for allowing my lack of confidence at times to kick in, and the opportunity passed. I don't want this to be you, so I want to give you what changed my life. Let's talk about this 5-second rule. Okay, it's simple enough. When you think about it, it's so incredibly simple, but so incredibly hard at the same time. So, you remember growing up, and you got your favorite piece of candy, and it falls on the ground. But you hurry up and you pick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, before the germs kick in. That is the same rule you must apply to your life to change your life. So, let's go ahead and jump into this. So there have been opportunities that I have been missing out on. There were times that I wanted to start my business, but hey, things kept coming up, excuses kept coming up. Maybe I'll do it once my kids get a little older. Maybe I'll do it once I have the financial funds. But maybe I'll do it when everything seems perfect, I have everything planned out, and maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll get up an extra hour early so that way I can conquer more in my day. Maybe is killing your buzz right now. You understand? It is killing your buzz. So what I did to change my life, I applied that same 5-second rule that I applied when I was a little girl to my life. So what I do and what I did every morning, like I would just be dragging. I'm talking about dragging, like dreading getting up. The alarm clock go off. I have 5 alarm clocks, y'all. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 alarm clocks. And every time the alarm clock went off, I'll hit snooze. Let that next alarm clock go off, I'll hit snooze. All of them was going off simultaneously because I kept hitting snooze, but I still didn't get up. Like, how am I to conquer anything and take action if I'm not taking action? So what I did is I said, okay, all right, Lakita, it is time for you to change your life. You keep complaining about your job. You keep complaining about your circumstances. But what are you doing to change it? You're doing the same thing every single day. Every single day. You're going out, you're hanging out with your friends. You're getting up, barely getting up to make it to the job. You're barely getting up to eat. You're barely getting up to do this. So barely is what made me wake up and think about that 5-second rule. So the first thing I did was I knew I needed to get up earlier to conquer more in my day. Rather, it was to just meditate, just to sit in silence and think. It is power in silence, guys. Turn off some of the social media, turn off some of the circumstances, and just listen to within. You gotta turn off some of this. We're being overstimulated. Let's just call it what it is. We're being overstimulated. You turn on the news, you know they're running the same news stories over and over and over again. We have overstimulation there. Then we have Facebook. As soon as we get up in the morning, some of us grabs our phones and we gotta scroll through Facebook, see what's going on the timeline. And then we got Instagram. Now we got Snapchat. We gotta see who's snapping. Cause if we don't see who's snapping, our world gonna come to an end. No, you have to find a moment to shut it all down. Shut it down. And that's what I did. So when I went ahead and I said I'm gonna do this 5-second rule, the first thing for me was I needed to get up earlier. So as soon as that alarm clock went off and I had said it, I said, you know, I am gonna do this. I pep talk myself. I was like, girl, you got it. Boo, you got this. So what I did is when the alarm went off the next morning, I didn't give myself time to think. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jumped up. You gonna stagger. Trust me, you gonna stagger until your body get used to getting up. You're gonna stagger. When I say stagger, I mean when you jump up, you're gonna sway a little bit. But I swayed right on over to my lamp, and I made sure I placed things like my phone that went off, like my lamps that I would normally turn on by my bed. I made sure I placed them far away from my bed so I had no other choice but to get up. So what I did is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jump up, turn my lamp on, automatically start walking. By the time you stumble over to that lamp and you hit your foot on it and you turn it on, and your body is already awake. The first thing is just getting it up moving. Yes, that bed feels comfortable, but you don't grow in comfort. You don't grow in comfort. You gotta get real with yourself. You have to get real with yourself. Anything that you use as an excuse is just a form of fear. It's a form of fear. It's a form of doubt. Doubt is a form of fear. So this 5-second rule, you're facing fear head on. Like for me, fear for me was fear getting up. Like, oh my gosh, I gotta do this again. And I knew I needed to change my life. And in order for me to change my life, I had to do something a little drastic and a little different. And drastic and different at the time for me was getting up earlier. So I started with getting up an hour earlier. So I made sure I set my alarm clock, because I would normally have to get up by 7. So I set it for 6. And I, got up. Once I did that for about 2 weeks, my body was used to the 6 o'clock. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go all in. Honey, I'm gonna get so much done. I'm gonna be the queen of this. So I applied it again for my wake-up call. But I applied it at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. I applied it, and it worked. I staggered still, because of course my body is now used to getting up at 6. Not used to getting up at 4, but I knew I needed to get more accomplished. There were more opportunities coming my way, so I needed more time to plan, strategize, and things like that. So I applied that same rule. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. Okay, I said, oh, this worked for getting up. What else could with how far I have come in my career, with my business, on this 5-second rule. I apply it to any and everything in my life. When it comes down to paying bills, because girl, you know, when we gotta pay these bills, sometimes you just be like, you know what, let me just go ahead and get this over with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, log in, pay. When it comes down to opportunities that present themselves, your first reaction is to kind of like, is this for real? Like, should I do it? Don't give yourself time to think about it. Certain things, don't get me wrong, you need to really think about it. But when you're praying for something and then God presents that opportunity and then you second guess it, that opportunity is gonna pass. So you need to remember what you're praying for and be ready when the opportunity presents itself. So when an opportunity even presents itself, I don't give myself time to think about it, because let's be honest, just as quick as we can, do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we can do that also. We can be as quick as mentally talking ourselves out of something so grand. So that 5-second rule, you want to apply that to your opportunities as well. So as soon as an opportunity presents itself, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you've been praying about it. This is an amazing opportunity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead, reach out to the person that is trying to contact you. Go ahead and start asking some questions about what it is that would be your responsibility in the project, or what have you, whatever the project is, whatever the opportunity is, whether it be a job. Maybe you have been applying all over to the point where you don't remember where you applied to, but you ask God for the right position, and voila, He is presenting it. But you don't want to second guess that. You want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you want to jump right into it. Whatever it is in life that you want to accomplish, there is only one thing that you have to change, and that is your mindset. You have to change your mindset, and this 5-second rule is a habit. Just like any habit that we form, habits can be broken too, and we can form new habits that takes priority over those habits we should be having anyway. So what I want to say to you is, if you are that person that you're just feeling stuck, you're feeling like you just want more out of life, more of this, more of that, more of abundance, more freedom to be with your family, more financial freedom, more financial stability, just more opportunities, just to do the things that you love to do. Because girl, I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to be on a dead-end job, hate going in, and you sitting in the car in the parking lot. Should I debate should you go in there or not? Girl, I don't want to deal with these people today. I've been there. So this is for you. If that is you, I want you to start today with changing your habits with the 5-second rule. This 5-second rule applies to every inch of your life. I'm telling you, change your mindset. What you're doing today, if you're not where you are, what you're doing is not working. So you can't keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. It is time to switch it up. So I want you to start today by applying this 5-second rule. I want to hear in the comments how this 5-second rule has changed you. I want to know every aspect of the 5-second rule for you. Like, I mean, even down to the smallest little things, like, 5 seconds, you did the 5-second rule. If you want to polish, even down to polishing your nails, girl, maybe you haven't even had time to polish your nails or do self-care or put your eyebrows on, but you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you got your eyebrows on. I want to know about that too. But I want to know how this is impacting your life, because that's what it's all about. It's all about transformation. You want to transform into the person that you were designed to be. This is all about your destiny and your purpose, and this 5-second rule will change your way of thinking. It's going to change your habits to put you right in alignment with where you need to go. So if that is you and you're ready to change, apply this 5-second rule, and I promise you it's going to change your life. If you love this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please don't forget to comment. And until next time, beauties, I will see you later. Bye, guys.